Hi everybody, welcome once again to another Low on Health Daily Rambling. This is kind of like a two-dayer one. I've actually been really super busy doing stuff. Just as a side note, recently I went to Walmart because I've realized that with my clothing situation, I don't have that many pair of boxers, and I'm trying to get it to where I don't do laundry that often. So I actually went to Walmart today to pick up some things, and one of them was underwear and donut sticks. Ironically, I figured out they had actually boys boxers on sale. Like if I bought boys extra large, which is like 28 to 30 waist size, which I'm about a 30 to 31 waist size, probably less now that I've stopped eating a lot. That I could pick up those and I actually save 75% off of regular boxer prices by buying kids large boxers, which is sad but cool in one sense. I also decided because Modern Warfare 2's map pack, which we're all anticipating because we all have mapathy, is coming out apparently at the end of this month, March 30th. So I realized I had to buy some Xbox Live points. In which case, I bought an actual Modern Warfare 2 card from Walmart. Oddly enough, though, Walmart's Microsoft point cards aren't in blister packs. They're just cards like phone cards like this. And the first two that were on the rack actually had the code scratched off with the numbers exposed, so you could just write down the numbers and claim the points. So I dug to the back to find one that didn't have the back scratched off. But a little interesting with all the Microsoft stuff there. A lot of it wasn't in blister packs. So not saying I have loose ethics or morals, but I would never do that. And, so that's why I bought this one. But interesting that you could probably easily do that at Walmart. And then I bought donut sticks, which, as a lot of you know, donut sticks are my go-to for breakfast. But other than that, also been just kind of relaxing, enjoying myself. A lot of things on my plate recently. Just want to mention real quick, it's been a great couple of days of rain here in Florida. Where I'm right by the Gulf here. It was just really nice to have a nice 2 solid days of rain. I really enjoy the rain. It's nice to sleep during rain, wake up to the rain. It looks like it's gonna die off pretty much soon, rain-wise, next coming days. But I really enjoyed the last day or so of rain. Moving on here. I decided recently to watch The Big Lebowski, which is a movie that I apparently haven't watched in such a long time, or don't remember watching it whatsoever, so I watched it. I knew of Big Lebowski, and I've seen the stupid clips and everything, and all the parodies, but I don't think I ever actually watched the full movie, and I finally did recently, and I enjoyed it. Wasn't really what I thought it was going to be, or as great as I thought it was going to be, but it's still a good, fun movie, Big Lebowski. And then what else do I got coming up? I have Sherlock Holmes actually queued up. The new with Robert Downey Jr., that movie, which I'll probably watch, probably tomorrow when I'm not going to be able to make it to today. But looking forward to watching Sherlock Holmes, and I really enjoyed The Big Lebowski. Moving on here. There was basically... Sorry to scroll up here, sorry. Basically, Mikuru, which is... many of you know, in the internet community, the Japanese anime community, basically, there's just basically a virtual idol that, is a perfect singing program, and they have a little... avatar for that singing program. And apparently she had a huge concert in Japan, in which case they did a kind of a 3D simulated screen thing, in which case it looks freaking awesome. And of course everybody loved the Miku's dance and performance and everything. All the YouTube videos have been taken down, but there are a bunch of pictures of people waiting in line. It was I think 3,000, 4,000 people. But it's just really cool to see them be able to have basically a translucent screen and then project your 3D image on it, which looks freaking fantastic, and actually reminds me of something out of Macross, to where they have the big dance concerts with the big cinematics and the big just this display screen. It looks freaking awesome, and hopefully this is something that really will pick up. I doubt it's going to happen over here in America a lot, but you never know what's going to happen here. But I really thought it was cool, and I always love the 3D technological stuff, so I just want to mention that and put that up there. And there's the other characters. Of course, that guy looks like Roxas, and that's what makes me really interested in it. Moving on here. Gamefly, this is probably my biggest problem right now. Gamefly shipped me Far Cry 2 and Divinity 2, and I got them in, and basically have them installed on the hard drive. So right now I currently have 3 games I'm going to play. You have Yakuza 3, Far Cry 2, and Divinity 2. What I've decided to do actually is to kind of put Yakuza 3 on hold. Yakuza 3 is a great freaking game. I'm loving it 100%, and I know people are saying, oh, they cut this out of it, they cut that out of it. It doesn't matter. Even with the stuff that's in it, it's still better than Final Fantasy or any other game that's come out this year. And Yakuza 3 is really probably going to become a game of the year, just like it did Yakuza 2 in 2008. Even though it has its nitpicks, it just doesn't disappoint. And like I said, everybody's like, oh, they cut this part out. And I was a little bit concerned about it, but really, it has just so much content already, and I'm enjoying it immensely. And I enjoy it so much, and know I'm going to love it, that I can actually put it on the back burner and come back to it later at a later date. So what I'm probably going to do is actually work on Far Cry 2, probably beat that over the weekend, then work on Divinity 2, send Far Cry back, then wait for Just Cause, and play Yakuza 3 in the meantime. But of course, like I said before, I've been playing Modern Warfare 2, 10 o'clock, Modern Warfare 2 hour. Everybody hops on from 10 to 2, and then I boost with Darren from like 12 to 1. All good times, and now we're all anticipating the map pack, which everybody needs to buy Microsoft Live points because we're all going to get it, and you don't want to be left out. Basically, if you don't get the map packs, you're not going to be in our crew. And our crew right now is almost tinking into 7 to 8 people, which is just awesome to have that big a group of people. Moving on here, I finally finished my Final Fantasy 13 review, in which case I wrote that up. Don't worry, there aren't any spoilers in it. It is kind of one of my more lengthy reviews, and it's not wholly negative, but I basically try my best to explain what I didn't like about Final Fantasy 13 and why I'm not playing it and why I probably won't come back to playing it. I don't even mention how it doesn't have towns or simplistic, because that really didn't bother me that much. It was basically the battle system I really did not enjoy, and that's what it comes down to. I enjoy Far Cry 2 and Divinity 2's battle systems, even though some people might think they're, not that good of a quality. Those games are fun to me. Also moving on here, speaking of Final Fantasy 13, apparently the director for Final Fantasy 13 is going to say, when they come back to the series after 14, it's going to be more of a solid RPG. And I really hate that they use the argument, the reason why Final Fantasy 13 is the way it is because they want to do story-driven and they can't have HD stuff. That's bullcrap. I mean, honestly, the character models aren't that great in Final Fantasy 13. Like, it just really reminds me of Infinite Discovery. There's nothing that wows me. And now playing through Yakuza 3, I can see what they can actually do. And for them to spend that much time developing Final Fantasy 13 and it coming off to look average and not having that great of a, just overall design is just sad. But it's nice to see that they're going to try to come back to solid RPGs. But if they keep bitching, oh, it's HD and we can't do it budget-wise, whatever, man. Squaresoft, Square Enix, I've almost completely lost faith in them. Except for Kingdom Hearts, in which case they need to turn out a Kingdom Hearts soon to get the fan base back, because if they don't, that's just sad. It's funny that they were so great back in the day, and now it's just kind of collapsed. Even Atlas makes better games than freaking that nowadays. But other than that, I'd like to thank you guys all for watching. I gotta get started to gaming, Far Cry 2, Divinity 2, and Yakuza 3, and Modern Warfare 2. I got a whole big plate lined up, and I gotta watch Sherlock Holmes sometime in there. So I'm very energized, very ramped up, very happy, and actually in a good mood. So that's odd, right? So thanks for watching, and have a good day.